So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. It's another run here for Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He is in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, L.A. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On 3rd down, Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, L.A. On the give, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And the Rams are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he will score. Kyron Williams. Touchdown Rams. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That one into the hands of Smart. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got his big tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play fake. Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 1st down, it is Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Here's a run. Whoa, and he will power his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. and he's got a half dozen for the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, and the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Love to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down by living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Taking on defenders. Plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 2nd down and 3. Here's Love. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Moore. And the offense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker. He takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Love to throw it on first down. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Throwing is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second down throw for Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's first and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Prescott on first down. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. This one up top for Dobbs. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. On play action, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On second down, Love. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun, it's Love. And he will have a Packers first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Love. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good. And the Packers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Room to run inside the 40, and he's going to be taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd down, Prescott. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
That's to his tight end, Musgrave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We'll go play action with Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. We'll call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up. Powering forward. He's in. Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
His kick is good. The tie begin at 21.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score again. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more step?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Love to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that will lead to a second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
They were able to connect on the comeback. I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish the...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Packers. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Needing to convert here on third and inches. Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. We're able to get the third down conversion.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Prescott on first down. That'll be caught by the running back. Look, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. This one downfield for Kincaid. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown.